Welcome back to Built to Sell Radio, where we help you punch above your weight when it's time to sell. Today's story is about making real money in unglamorous work and what it takes to spot the ceiling on growth, build a trust flywheel, clean up your financial story, and protect your earnout. Shinar Wood built an underground power company by taking on risk, earning trust one job at a time, and selling when the barrier wasn't talent but the balance sheet. How did you get into burying power lines?
It's not sexy, but I learned directional drilling while paying for college, did flight school, then left and bought a drill on a personal guarantee to start taking subcontracts.
For listeners picturing it, undergrounding means you're drilling under streets and yards to pull cable, swap transformers, and remove poles. How risky is that, and who hires you?
It's dangerous, so training and safety drive everything. We worked for investor-owned utilities, cities, and co-ops, drilling a couple hundred feet at a time and minimizing surface damage.
How did you fund the first rig and survive the cash cycle early on?
The first new drill was around the mid-hundreds with support gear, taking it near $250,000. I signed personally and floated net 30 with help from my brother.
How did you win work and move beyond thin sub-margins?
We started as a sub on small jobs the big players ignored, built a reputation, then bid RFPs as a prime where gross could hit the mid-40s even as safety, insurance, and maintenance raised OPEX.
What sizes were typical and what's an IOU?
City jobs could be under a few $100,000 while utility programs climbed into the millions. IOUs are investor-owned utilities like Duke and Southern Company.
How did you protect quality as you scaled, and did you face corner-cutting pressure?
We built a culture that explains the why, involves the crew, and ties workmanship to inspections and future work, because safety lapses kill margins and careers.
Union or non-union, and did that shape competitiveness?
We ran non-union in the Southeast where unions are less dominant. Hourly pay was competitive even if benefits differ, and pricing stayed sharper.
What was the biggest obstacle on your path to roughly $5 million in revenue?
We hit the surety wall as debt stacked up, becoming the prime help, but bonding companies disliked our leverage. Equipment prices doubled post-COVID, and contracts only offered small escalators.
How did the personal guarantees and family dynamics factor in?
My wife ran HR and saw every document, and the daily pressure was real. In this business, contracts matter far more than owning trucks and drills.
Where did margins land, and when did you pin down value?
Gross hovered near 40%, but debt pulled net into the low teens. After an MBA and a full gap rebuild of 3 years of books, we saw a value band around 5 to 10 million at roughly 4 to 6 times EBITDA.
Why sell? And how did the process play out?
We needed 5 to 10 million of growth capital we couldn't access. So a broker quietly shopped the deal. 2 bidders leaned in, and we chose a parent that did overhead power and wanted our underground non-union